Family, I just watched Tool's Prison Sex, and you're about to see the first reaction. In 1993, America is beginning to find public language for experiences that had traditionally been buried inside, families and churches and other trusted institutions. Sexual abuse wasn't new, but the willingness to name it and confront it and even understand how its effects could travel through generations was certainly growing during this time. And that created a disturbing set of contradictions. The institution that promised protection, purity, and moral order could also become places where shame kept victims silent. So the world wanted abuse condemned, but it couldn't necessarily tolerate looking directly at what abuse actually did to a person. So that contradiction followed Tool themselves, right? MTV briefly showed the prison sex video, then removed it for being too unsettling, even though it contained, no nudity or literal violence. So this song arrives in a culture that could recognize evil in the abstract, but struggled to witness its psychological reality. Listen, family, without any further ado, this is my first reaction to this song. Check it out. Please cook, sir. Got the lyrics pulled up on this one. This is a little bit different. Already with it. I'm breathing, so I guess I'm still alive. I don't remember what happened to me, but at least I'm breathing. So whatever it was, I survived it. It kind of seems like something's kind of been buried and compartmentalized. Let's continue. Please cook, sir. Right. There it is. See, do unto others. Listen, hear me out, damn it. Maynard always takes little subtle jabs at religious dogmatism and shows how some of these things can be utilized, for evil. Do unto others what has been done to you. Of course, I think Jesus took that from the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, who said, "Don't do unto others what you don't want done to you." Jesus reversed that and made it actionable. And then Maynard now has taken this in an entirely new cryptic way that makes it abusive. Abusers are doing to others what has been done to them before. It's a very, very negative cycle. Bro, the person who recommended this song said that this was not a jab at religion. Listen, I don't care. On this channel, I'm a religious man, but I like to question it. I like to challenge it. I like to hit it with a hammer to see whether or not it crumbles. But this, it's completely, in my estimation, there is totally a religious undertone under here. This is total jabs. Oh, God. Come on. When he says, "I need you to feel this, I can't stand to burn too long," he's talking about not only the victim, but the victimizer, all caught in one person, right? I can't stand to burn too long. right, is not only the lust that kind of causes this victimization, but it's also the pain of having been victimized before. It's a confusing emotion. That was a bar. I'm not going to go into it. It's a graphic, but that was a bar. Guys, listen. It started, guys, this is the writing, the lyricism. I'm trying to tell you, it's elite, right? He said that in the beginning, but now the exact same words take on an entirely different meaning, right? That do unto you now what has been done. I guess you're still alive. Guys, I got to go back a little bit. I apologize.
What has been done to me?
So I'm breathing, so I guess I'm still alive. This is talking about the perspective of the victim. At first when he said it, I'm breathing, so I guess I'm still alive. This is how the victim copes with having been assaulted, right? But now he's speaking from the perspective of the victimizer. You're breathing, so I guess you're still alive, right? Because I taught myself this, because this was my way of dealing with what's been done to me, it also becomes the way I deal with doing it to others. I maintain my humanity. I maintain the fact that I'm a good person. At least I didn't kill you. And it's amazing that he chose to use the exact same words for two perspectives that we tend to see as being diametrically opposed. That's all I'm saying. Don't you realize that flesh and blood can't be trusted? Lord. I'm gonna have to think about this one, right? Because this is from the perspective, of course, of both the victim and the victimizer. Flesh and blood can't be trusted, right? Only this medium keeps. Say that again, please. Only this holy medium gives me peace of mind. And guys, and I know I'm pausing too much. Pardon me. That's the nature of this channel. If you think I'm pausing too much, go watch the original video. Which you should, of course. Listen, when he says hands bound, eyes closed, head down, not only is he talking about maybe some, sadomasochistic torture, right? From a literal standpoint, but he talks about what the victimized looks like, right? They can't do things. They can't process. Their heads are down, right? This whole track is a double meaning in that way. Guys, I have to say really quick, bro, Tool is not afraid to take it there at all, wherever it needs to go. It's a very, very strange and extraordinary band. I mean, we've gone to the heights of, psychedelic journeys where it seems more like a poetic mantra than music, all the way to the depths of this.
Be over soon. You look so precious. 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 No. You look so precious.
Yo. Leave it to Maynard to put the demon in demonetized. You look so precious. When he says my lamb and martyr, it seems like he means the victim is being used by the victimizer to give a temporary solace from the insanity of his mind as he tries to figure out what exactly happened to him. The part of his life that he compartmentalized, right? Guys, please leave it in the comment. Correspond with me in the comments, please. Someone bring in Ja Rule to help make sense of all this, in the words of the great philosopher Dave Chappelle. Family, listen, like, comment, share, subscribe, join us in the Patreon. And until next time, family, please stay balanced. Love you guys.